All right, so Oscar nominations were just released. It is 7:53 Central Time. I am tired, but we got up for the Oscar nominations, one of the biggest days in the movie calendar. And overall, mixed feelings. Mixed feelings, I would say. Let's just get right to it, though. Best Picture, a huge upset in Best Picture with a film in I'm Still Here making it in over a movie like A Real Pain and Sing Sing. Very, very shocking. Um, yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I've heard really good things, though, so maybe it was a great nomination. Some of the things I have an issue with, obviously, Amelia Perez. Don't really get the hype around this movie. I just finished it last night, and there's just like a ton going on. I feel like there's no cohesion in the film. I don't find the story that interesting. I don't really get the musical part of it. It's just like, I don't know. Some people like it. No one I've ever talked to. But some people really like this film, obviously. But for me, it just wasn't it. Uh, Next one, Complete Unknown. I don't love that nomination. I feel like it was one of those music biopics that was very basic, very shallow, in my opinion. And I just don't love it getting a nomination over a movie like Sing Sing, A Real Pain, some of these other ones on the list. Even a movie like Challengers, I would like to see it over Complete Unknown. So those are my thoughts. Speaking of a Complete Unknown, getting in for director is absurd, in my opinion. I feel like there was many other deserving nominees like Denis Villeneuve. You've got obviously Ramel Ross for Nickel Boys. I have not seen that movie yet, but from what I hear, very, very good things. I just feel like there's a lot better options than James Mangold there. I would rather have the director from Wicked make it in, and I'm spacing on his name right now. I would rather have, um, yeah, I guess that's the only person I can think of from the Best Picture nominees. I'd rather have Jesse Eisenberg in for Real Pain. Yeah. Anyways, it is what it is. Actor. We have the big four there with Adrian Brody, Timothy Chalamet, Coleman Domingo, and Ray Fiennes. And then the big upset. I shouldn't even say it's an upset, but we have Sebastian Stan for The Apprentice over Daniel Craig in Queer. Yeah, pretty crazy. I think it's something we kind of all expected. I picked Sebastian Stan to make it in. I'm really happy about it. I am happy it's for The Apprentice too. I think he was great in both films he was in this year, but I would probably give the edge to The Apprentice. So pretty hype about that. Actress, we have Cynthia Erivo, we have Carla, Sophia Gascon, we have Mikey Madison, we have Demi Moore, one of my favorite performances of the year, and Fernando Torres. Obviously, Angelina Jolie not getting in, Pamela Anderson not getting in, just to name a couple. Jean Marie Baptiste, I believe is how you say the name. She did not make it in. Yeah, but overall, not too shocking. Pretty chalky there. Supporting actor, we have um, Yura Borisov making it in. Honestly, I'm okay with it. I just feel like there was a couple better performances in the supporting category. Also, his co-star in that movie, I think I would maybe give it to him over Yura. But it's what it is. Kieran Culkin, obviously, looks like a clear front runner in this category. One of my favorite performances of the year. Edward Norton for A Complete Unknown. He was really excellent in that film, and I'm not taking anything away from the actors in that film because I thought the acting was very good. I just think the story was not all there. So then we have Guy Pearce, The Brutalist. Jeremy Strong from The Apprentice. Really hype about that one. I thought he was excellent in The Apprentice. Supporting actress, we have Monica Barbaro, one of the bigger upsets of the morning. Her making it in. There were some rumblings the last couple of days about her getting nominated, and I didn't totally buy the hype, but obviously I should have because she made it in. And yeah, pretty shocking there. Ariana Grande, obviously Zoe Saldana the two frontrunners still, in my opinion. Felicity Jones, Isabella Rossellini. Original screenplay. I'm just going to go through a little quicker than the last couple. Don't Love September 5. I thought that was a very, very boring movie. I would just say it's, in my opinion, I think it was a bad movie. I didn't really get the hype around it. I get it's a real life thing that happens, and it's about the Olympics. It's about a terrorist attack. In theory, it should be a very exciting film. I felt like it was one of the most boring films of the year. So, didn't really get it there. But we have the substance in there. Hyped about that. And also Real Pain. I was excited about that as well. Adapted screenplay. Complete Unknown. Whatever, I guess. Conclave. Yes. Amelia Perez. Whatever. Nickel Boys. Haven't seen. Sing Sing. Solid film. So, cool about that. Animated film's pretty chalky. We're going to skip over documentary. Anything else? Original score, obviously. Challenger's not making it in. I watched a video the other day about it, and it kind of swayed me to keep Challengers out. But still pretty shocking that it didn't get in. I still thought there was a decent chance, at least 50-50. But they missed, a score that's not traditional. It's much more disco themed. It's really a lot of high energy in that score opposed to a traditional orchestral type of sound to a movie. So yeah, it just missed for me, but or just missed for them, and that's why I predicted it, because I think it was a little bit too different from the other scores. Sound, Complete Unknown. Okay, like I guess. I mean, it sounds different than like score though. It's like different than the actual songs they perform. It's how it sounds, right? And I think a movie like The Zone of Interest is one of my favorite sound nominees in the last couple of years. So I don't know if it did it get nominated. I can't remember, but if it did, it definitely should have, because it was excellent. I really liked Dune Part 2 there. I thought it sounded excellent. Wild Robot, I actually liked that too. I thought there was a lot of cool sound effects with the flying and a lot of that stuff. So, cool. We'll skip over a couple of these. Visual effects, Alien Romulus wasn't one of my picks. Looking back, I probably should have put it in there. I think a lot of people like this film. Not me personally, but yeah. A lot of people liked it and should have put it in there. That's about it for now. Yeah, man, it was overall not super upset, kind of as I expected. I just really don't get a Complete Unknown and Amelia Perez hype. I don't get it at all. And I was kind of hoping that they went a little bit different in terms of the voting, in terms of those films. But that's what it is. Overall, I'm not super passionate about any singular film like I was last year. I thought last year's Oscar race was incredible. I was really pulling for the Iron Claw because they were kind of a fringe movie. Obviously didn't get nominated, so that was very disappointing. But this year, I don't really have any one that I'm just like glued to in terms of hoping they get nominated. I was really hoping for Real Pain as one of my picks. Obviously, The Substance, one of my favorite movies of the year. It did pretty well. Overall, pretty solid. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below.